The camera that filmed a murder before it happened. On August 6th, 2021, 27-year-old freelance photographer Olivia Carter drove to Black Ridge National Park to capture the Perseid meteor shower. She planned to spend one night alone, photograph the sky, and return home the next morning. She never did. When Olivia failed to answer calls for 2 days, park rangers began searching the area. On the third day, they found her campsite. The tent was still standing. Her backpack, wallet, camera bag, and car keys were untouched. The campfire had burned out naturally, but Olivia was gone. There were no footprints leading away from the campsite except her own. No signs of a struggle, no blood, no damaged equipment. The only missing item was the camera she had been using that night. 3 weeks later, a hiker discovered the camera nearly 5 kilometers away at the bottom of a rocky slope. Surprisingly, it still worked. Police immediately copied the memory card. The first 412 photos were exactly what investigators expected: landscapes, stars, and long exposure shots of the night sky. Then came photo 413. It showed Olivia standing beside her tent. Even though she was the one taking the pictures, someone else had to be holding the camera. Investigators zoomed in. Olivia wasn't smiling. She was staring into the forest behind the photographer. The next image was even stranger. Photo 414 showed the same campsite only seconds later. Olivia was gone. The tent was still there. The chair, the fire, everything, except her. Detectives checked the timestamps. Only 4 seconds separated the two photos. No one could explain how a grown adult could disappear in that amount of time. Then forensic analysts noticed something else. The timestamps on the final 3 images didn't make sense. According to the camera, they were taken 18 minutes after the battery had completely died. Engineers confirmed that was impossible. The final photograph froze the entire investigation. It showed a section of forest about 30 meters from the campsite. At first glance, nothing seemed unusual, until investigators increased the brightness. Between 2 trees stood a man. His face couldn't be seen. He wore dark clothes and appeared to be looking directly at the camera. Police released the image to the public. More than 2,000 tips were received. None identified the man. Months later, detectives returned to the park with advanced ground-penetrating radar. Near the exact location where the figure had been standing, they discovered an old underground bunker dating back to the Cold War. Inside, they found empty food cans, blankets, batteries, and evidence that someone had lived there for years. But no person was found. No fingerprints, no DNA. Only one notebook. Most of its pages were blank. On the final page, written in black ink, were 8 words. She looked at me before the camera did. The handwriting matched no one connected to the case. The bunker has remained sealed ever since. Olivia Carter has never been found. And investigators still cannot explain who took the last photographs, or how the camera continued taking pictures after its battery had already died.